Sarah, I'm sure you have platform issues as a
Mm,
representative for South Carolina and,
yeah,
using your position. I know you mentioned that you're going to be going for the national pageant in
yeah.
Michigan, but
Right.
what are some of the things that you're working on to improve in South Carolina or
Mm.
some of the things that are important to you personally?
Yeah, so my platform specifically focuses on accessible parking, and educating the mass, general population about the importance of accessible parking and what access aisles are actually for, because a lot of people
Right.
do not understand it, which is like baffling to me.
Right.
But you got to meet people where they are. And there is a great app called Parking Mobility that
Hmm.
has existed for years that I think would be a great thing to use more readily in South Carolina. We're in a data collecting stage right now. The more people that actively use it, which allows you to basically cite, uh, put in like take photos of parking violations. Um, the more people that use it, the more data we have that we can then go to municipalities and say, hey, would you like to actually partner with this app? And then, there would be a ticket being issued for those type of violations. And it would be more like citizen enforced,
Right.
rather than relying on the police for
Yeah.
the city, which they're already stretched so thin. We know that that's not really a priority for them, unfortunately. So yeah, there's so much room for improvement. We're watching, states like what's recently happened in Florida with the pregnant women law.
Right. Signage and
Yeah,
yeah.
or that they can get that they're able to get handicap placards regardless of like actually having,
Disability.
Right.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's always been the crux, is trying to talk to doctors, stop handing them out like Tic
Yeah,
Tacs,
yeah.
and
And
stick
so
to the people that need them.
yeah, and so there was recent legislation introduced in committee in South Carolina that would essentially have been the same thing. Two bills, one in the House, one in the Senate. It is my understanding that those kind of stalled out, in February. So
Right.
hopefully that's the case, and that they do not resurrect. I think Able, South Carolina, has a good handle on that. So yeah, it's
And
been educating for me to see how
Good.
uneducated some people are.
and
Yeah.
and that's the right word to use too, Sarah, is educating people because
Mm,
if you don't use a wheelchair or you don't have a significant disability that impairs your mobility, you
mm,
may not think this is a big deal.
yeah,
But, you drove from your wheelchair, and that means you have to open your driver's side
yeah,
car door,
yeah,
get your wheelchair across your body and out. And if people are blocking that stripe section or
yeah,
Right.
parking too close to you that you can't get in or out of your vehicle, you're stuck there. You know,
absolutely.
as a power wheelchair user, um, a lot of times my first vans were minivans, and I had the door on the side where my ramp would deploy out the side. And if
Right.
somebody parked too close, I
Yeah,
I couldn't get back into my van and I
yeah,
couldn't
and
get
that's
out of.
that's what I have now. I've got I drive the Chevy Traverse
Yes,
conversion.
Right.
ma'am. And
So it's a van conversion essentially, and it has the long, and they've got the little sticker on the side that says please leave what eight
Eight
feet or
feet.
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Nobody
but
reads that.
but people will continually park
Yeah,
beside you. And
yeah,
what my wife and I have went to is a full size Dodge ProMaster. So imagine a giant Amazon delivery van, and
mm,
I have the ramp going out the back, though it's a lift going
okay,
out the back. And,
yeah,
and we went with a much bigger van so that I could haul two wheelchairs, my outdoor chair as well as my
nice,
everyday wheelchair. But people still will park behind us if we're not careful
yeah.
and block our access. So for the folks that are listening that think, oh, maybe parking's not a big deal, it's a huge deal for people with
Yeah.
disabilities.
And